Hello, this is Friday. It's afternoon now, but I'll tell you what I did today. Last week I had gone to an estate sale and it was listed in Craigslist for last week, but it was really meant for this week. It was sorted out and they did have it this week in a gated community where you have a little guard at the front and they check your ID or want to know who you are and they write your name down and everything. Well, I went in there and I got a couple things from this estate sale and I'll show you what they are. I got a leaf blower. It's battery operated and it didn't have, I looked around and I couldn't find like a charger for it, so I'm going to have to get a charger for it. But it works great. I went out and was blowing dirt off the patio. It works really well and the baby thinks it's interesting, so. Yep, it's 4.3 pounds. What is that, 2, 4, like 6 kilograms or something? I don't know. Anyway, the baby's strong enough to lift it. So by the time summer comes around, he might just want to blow leaves all over the place. Who knows? I also got a cuckoo clock. Cool. I want to clean it, make sure everything's hunky-dory on it. It appears to have been made in Germany. I don't see any markings on it except inside the compartment door it has a number 15 and in Germany they write a number 1 like a whoop whoop, like the front part of the 1 hangs way down, so I know it's German. Also lately I have been, when we get anything in the mailbox, we have this like a mailbox tree and they have these little slits. You have a key and you open it up and your mail's in there. Sometimes they can put packages in there if they aren't too big, like there might be DVDs or maybe a blouse or something in one of those bubble wrap packets or something. I was expecting filter for the vacuum cleaner, which came and they had it stuffed in the box. From when they open up the whole front of the box, they can put things in there, but when they close it, the opening for me to be able to take mail out is not as big as it is when that whole front is open. So you're missing about a good ½ inch or more. So I couldn't get it out of the box. So I had to leave a message for the postman asking him if you can barely stuff it in there, there's no way I can get it out. So, you know, I don't want to have to report you. So he moved it. He moved it to a larger box. And in that larger box was also some other stuff I ordered from a company called Temu, T-E-M-U. I get ads from them all the time on Facebook. Okay. I got something to go over the bathroom sink. It's a little bigger than I thought it would be. But the doohickey from the sink came out. It's messed up. So right now I have a cat food lid with holes pumped in it sitting in there, but this is like an official one. I also got something that looked a lot bigger in the picture. And you put it behind you and you can scrub and rub soap in the shower. That's what this is for. It's a shower scrubber thingy. I don't know if it'll work or how well it will work. And I got this, which is similar. But this is kind of like a scrubby cloth. Like sometimes in the makeup departments of stores you can get little mitts. They look like gloves, but they're like rough, scrubby, that you can defoliate with. That's what this is. You put it on your back and that's what I wanted. So we'll see if that works. And the last thing that I got is a set, various sizes of plastic, whatever it is, food pouches. Ow, cat, ow, get down. It's like a Ziploc-y thing. You put your food in there, your snack or your sandwich or whatever. And it's airtight and it's washable. You can reuse it instead of having to buy baggies. Let's see what else is there. I had ordered a rug cleaner because the old one died and the motor died, and I looked online and a lot of people said motor died. I couldn't do anything with it. It cost more to repair it than it would be to buy another one. So I looked at the things between Hoover and Bissell had a better rating and all that, so I bought a Bissell. It's still in the box. I haven't opened it yet. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I don't know. This place is a bloody mess. I need to sort, organize, vacuum, and clean the carpet. Tonight I go to the Footlighters in Redlands. It's that theater group I auditioned for. I figure if I go to some of their things without expecting anything, maybe little by little they'll get to know me, that I'm a decent human being. And if there is ever anything that I do want to audition for, that they'll at least not be so prejudiced against me. I don't know. Just a thought. They're having an improv night. It's not where we get to improv. You pay money to go see them improv. I hope they're good. I know when I improv stuff, I tend to get really nasty, dirty, filthy-minded, that kind of stuff. Or, comedy's not pretty. But, I don't know. We'll see. Friday. That's what it is. Ashley had an appointment. I watched Little Man today. I don't even know how long it was. He was sleeping. She came to the door and she said, he's sleeping, but he may or may not still be sleeping by the time I get home. And I said, well, okay. And she said, you want me to call him when they have like a little camera over his bed that alerts them when he's awake and stuff. I said, no, I'll just come over and listen for him. So I sat and played my puzzle on my phone and organized the toys a little bit so that we had little PlayStations to play at. And I heard him get up, and I snuck upstairs. He's in a different room now. The castle room that he had is the playroom now. So he has his own little room, and the little camera that's over his bed plays white sound music, like, and it helps him sleep. But I saw his head pop up, and he's like looking around. He's such a good-natured little kid. And he started entertaining himself a little bit, and then he kind of sits up, and he's like, now what do I do? Kind of look on his face. And I was at the door peeking at him. And I said, Nana's here. Oh, okay. So I went in, and we talked a little bit, looked out his window. From his window, you can see down at the road below, kind of over past the edge of the yard. And he goes, truck. Duck. I said, yeah, there's a truck. And he saw the dogs. He goes, doggy. And yeah, it's the doggies. And Ashley was so kind that when her appointment was finished, she bought me a sandwich from Panera Bread, which in St. Louis, we call it St. Louis Bread Company. Yummy yum. She had gone to the doctor. She had asthma pretty bad when she was a kid, and she had it mild. She almost grew out of it, but now as she's aging, she's in her 30s, she is coming back. Her immunity or whatever is wearing thin. So she went to the doctor to have a one of those breathing tests. You breathe into this thing and it raises this little ping pong ball in the cylinder, and depending on how high you can raise it and how long you can hold it at that level, it tells your lung capacity and all that stuff. Spirometer? Spirometer! That's the word. Like inspiration, spirometer. So she went, she was checked there, and she came home, and I went outside and did poop patrol. Today's trash day. They picked up the recyclables, so I brought that back here, and there were still some boxes and stuff, so I took my handy dandy little box knife and I cut them up into little tiny pieces and put them in the empty recyclable thing, because it was full. It didn't have room for it. But it also gets your aggression out, cutting that cardboard up into little pieces. It really does help. They haven't picked up the trash yet, but when they do, I'll bring the bucket back here. I showed her the blower that I got. I told her about the cuckoo clock, but she hasn't seen it. I want to make sure things are clean. I really don't like bringing germs in for my sake or anyone else's, really. Nearly 4. I'm kind of tired. I'm going to see this improv thing tonight. I'll let you know in a future vlog if it was worth it. And all that good stuff. I think I'm going to put this up now. There's lots of different things that I have not put together and put up yet, so I've got to work on that as well. And we'll be opening the rug cleaner, and we'll be looking at the cuckoo clock better and everything else in upcoming vlogs. So, come back and visit, eh? Upward and onward. Just a quick note, I'm back from the comedy thing. It was only an hour long, and it was about 8 or 9 people. You give suggestions and then they act out things. It was worth it. And I got to talking to one of the guys, one of them that was better than the others. Some are better than others at improv. He's been teaching it, and he said he has classes, and I asked him how much. He said $60 for 4 classes, once a week. So it's 1 month, $60 for improv. You never know. I think it'd be a lot easier doing improv than it would be doing a play. So I just might do it. I'll have to budget, but I think I might do it. It'd just be kind of fun.